Final Fantasy XIV Online Endwalker is a story stream following Sai and her friends, the Scions of Light, through the many adventures through the realms of Eorzea and beyond. This is a storytelling stream that is more focused on telling things from our perspective. Final Fantasy XIV Online Endwalker retelling has some dark themes and is not suitable for everybody. Should something appear, a content warning will appear in the bottom right corner of your screen, and it'll go away once it returns along with another thing. Before I get too into it, I want to say thank you, Typhlosion, for following me while I was offline. Thank you so much. And I want to thank Straight Aura for the raid out. I'm so sorry if there are frame drops right now. I might be stalling. OBS is deciding to be a little bit of a fighter, but give it a minute and it should be all right. That being said, I hope you guys enjoy tonight, no matter how much scuff happens, as we get into the finale of the Endwalker story being Growing Light. And I hope you enjoy. And hopefully Twitch videos. But before I get super into it, let me just shout out Straight Aura. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's get into it. Alright, is OBS going to behave tonight? Let's find out. Hello.
Let's find out.
I can only hope.
Hello.
Hello.
I can only tell you that don't expect much because it's still on the same thing you're using your game on.
Yeah, but I have closed out all of my tabs, so hopefully it'll behave for a little bit.
We can hope.
It's the early stuff. So if there's lag right now, crashes happen in threes. But we're gonna deal with it, okay, you guys? Like, we're gonna see this through. There will be other people coming in a little bit, so we are doing a little bit of stalling before everything happens. Cause one, I'm letting the frame drops happen. Two, this is a big night, isn't it?
It could be.
Yeah. We have a lot, but I guess until then we can probably do a little bit of filler until everybody is ready, because those frame drops are gonna happen. And listen, a little fluff never hurt nobody, am I right?
Nope.
So yeah, sorry if stream is misbehaving. It just likes to frame drop, and OBS has apparently been giving a lot of people fits lately. It's not just me. So if she acts up, she acts up, but I'll figure something out. So let's get into the game and hope things behave. Where? I saw you just a minute ago. Where did you go, Asuri?
I wandered off.
Why am I not even remotely surprised? Ah, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't need it, but you guys might.
Fair. And of course, the Discord overlay is choosing not to work now, because of course it's being a butthead right now.
I don't know if it'll work for you, but I have noticed sometimes that turning the overlay off for a game and then turning back on will sometimes kind of
Trick it.
akin to, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Ugh.
The simplest fixes are usually the dumbest ones.
Let's see.
And they always work.
Turn it off, and then turn it on again. Hopefully that works.
I promise nothing.
If it doesn't work, it's like, whatever. It's just, like, it was working last night, but that's neither here nor there. Discord overlay's just been a butt. At least streamer mode works again. So I'm pretty happy about that. But hello, everybody.
Wait.
Welcome in.
Aura was streaming. Dang.
Yeah, he was. He was doing some test stuff, which is why he raided out. So thank you, love, for the raid. I appreciate it.
I apparently don't have him followed. I just need to fix that.
You should yeah, please go follow my love. He's actually going to be streaming a lot more often, Straight Aura, also known as my beloved boyfriend. He was just doing some testing today, but please go follow him. He's a wonderful streamer and one of my lovely moderators, by the way. So please go follow him and see what he's going to be getting up to in the coming days. Who knows? Even I don't know what he's going to be getting up to. But also give him all the hugs. He needs it. Well, he always needs it, so. Yeah. See, now I'm looking around. Where the fuck did you go, Asuri?
You'll find me in due time. I'm actually not hiding all that hard.
Oh, fair. Well, I just went back to where I think we ended last time. Because I have to remember.
I don't remember where we ended last time.
Last time we had just gotten out of the Golbez fight. And, well, yeah, so needless to say, Sai was a little cranky. Well, very cranky. Shit hit the fan, which, oh god, if that ain't a loaded statement. Oh, don't, hang on. Oh, OBS, you better behave. You better behave.
I remember what we did last session, but I definitely don't remember where we stopped.
We stopped, like, after Golbez did all of his shit, and now there is a Zeromus exists. That's a thing. That's a thing. So
it is indeed.
That's not fun at all. Like, we have to deal with that. Sai definitely spent the rest of after what happened calming herself down and spending a lot of time with the Scions of Light, especially Orlan, to no one's surprise, might I add. It's
Can confirm, not surprised.
Yeah, of course you're not surprised. Needless to say, she's just trying to get in her head of how they're gonna solve this, and we have answers. But Sai's gonna need to spend a little bit of time apart from those who can't follow her to where she needs to be.
Dang, break it up with Aura already.
Don't even joke about that. Unironically, don't do that. That's a no.
Alright, my bad.
That's a
No,
red
sorry.
flag. That is an absolute
Sorry.
red flag. Damn, Suri. Why would you say that?
I don't know. I don't know what comes over me sometimes.
Okay, well, we're gonna ignore what the fuck he just said, because that was a joke, but not funny. Didn't laugh.
No, again, sorry.
No, you didn't know. You didn't know. What the fuck, though?
I say things in jest, and sometimes
that one, like, I'm in guard mode, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. If anything, that's payback for what happened on fucking Monday.
I don't remember what you did that I would be upset over.
You fucking deleted all of my shit, and I got annoyed with you. And I was
Oh,
coming
right,
at
that
you.
was, yeah.
I think we are now even, officially. I would never break up with Aura. I love him with all of my heart.
Oh, no, I wasn't even implying that.
Why did you even say it?
I don't know. Like I said, I say shit and don't think.
That's streamer brain. But it's a joke, guys. I'm cool with this. If it was anybody else, I'd be throwing them out the call right now.
Damn, okay. I will exist then.
I hope your boys give you extra hell later than for that, though.
Probably not.
Darn. Come on, OBS. I did move a bunch of stuff off this drive, so it's in the blue again, but OBS is always throwing a fit no matter what I do, so let's be real here. Wandering around, letting people come in. We are on time. I know we started at like 6:30 last time, but no. We're starting here, but I'm just letting people filter in while we get ready, because I know it's dinner time and such, so everybody's getting their food and shit.
Apparently ours has asked in Scion's chat if can you find me?
Oh my god, you absolute goober. I don't know if I can, ours. I mean, I spotted you when you snuck up on Aura earlier. So that was something.
He is in Razed Han. It's just a matter of wandering around till you find him. Or me, for that matter, if you care to look.
I mean, I'm trying to look. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to spot ours. He's always like wearing a shit ton of blue.
I too am always usually wearing a shit ton of one color.
Yeah. Ironically, it's both blue. Well, yeah, no, ours is where I'd expect he'd be. He's just sitting over here. Get the fuck over here, you goddamn nerd. Hi, welcome.
Want to know something funny?
What?
I can see you both right now.
Hold on, where the fuck are you? Asuri, where the shit are you right now? Where the fuck? I'm stupid and short, okay? Leave me alone. Where the fuck are you? If you can see both of us.
I've used this hiding spot.
I should be able to see your name. Where the fuck
You can. It was on your screen for a
Oh,
moment.
what the fuck? How'd you?
You jump over the railing.
I didn't even know you could get over here.
Hello.
Hi. Asuri's being broody again, everybody. He's being broody.
No, I'm just hanging out.
Fair. Fair, fair.
If I really wanted to be broody, I would have came all the way back here.
Ah, I see. God. That's really good, though. That's so funny, though. Like, it took me a minute, because I'm like, I was looking for the orange. Oh my fucking god, that's genius. Why is that high key cracking me up, though?
I don't know.
Either way.
Is it silly?
It is silly. Either way, Ars, get your button called when you have a moment. Because I'm not starting the scene until we have our Vashon, or, excuse me, Vitra in call. There he is.
The verb.
Good.
So,
yeah. Hello.
So I want to point something out. This is not my first standing spot / hiding spot.
Where were you originally then?
I was outside the cafe, to the right of the door you walked out of.
Okay, you know how I pan my camera, smartass. Oh, there's the aura.
Oh.
Hello.
Well, I'm gonna give a smug face.
I'm gonna look at your snoot and I'm just gonna. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, I know that. Okay.
Thanks for the raid, hon. I hope you had fun at your stream. Wait, I know you did.
Yeah, there's no way you'd know unless you were psychic or something like that.
Or maybe I was in the fucking call for the entire stream and watching the whole damn time.
You know, just take away the punchline just like that. No
Oh,
questions asked.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Shit, damn it. Ugh. You're still on your fucking witty bullshit, as always, love. Anyway, we've got most people here. We should have more people coming in later. I think Helix is getting dinner right now, so he'll be here in a little bit. But also, yay, streamer mode works because I didn't hear the Discord join sound. I heard your call join sound ours, so yay, it works. That being said, is everybody watching the Discord stream? Is everybody ready?
Yes.
I was stalling because OBS was doing the dumb thing. What? When the fuck did you get that emote, hun?
I've had that thing for a while.
You never use
okay.
it.
Maybe not a while, but I recently got it. I was just like, huh, I might be able to use this to torment my girlfriend.
Where is it? I know I
It
have
worked.
it too. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay.
Oh, and to pay back what you did the other day, Asuri, fuck you. You threw it at my bird! You threw it at my bird!
How about this? I'll give you 5 more minutes. I'll be honest. I need to go use the restroom.
Okay, yeah, no, we'll take a little bit of break so you guys can get everything ready.
I've got food that's arriving somewhere within the next hour.
Okay.
On the high side of it. So.
Well, I'm just gonna let ours take it.
I think you're probably going to be dealing with the stuff elsewhere before having to deal with that.
Yeah. Okay, it's going. Okay. Looks like OBS is behaving. She might crash, but that's okay. I'm just gonna let ours go to the bathroom because, well, he's our Varshawn. So. Unfortunately, Sai knows what she has to do, and it means spending more time away from Orlan because she's pretty sure she knows what she has to do.
I mean, I'll say this. At the end of 7.4, everybody knew we had to go to Norvrent.
Okay, well,
I mean,
6.4.
It was the most obvious next logical step. Like, that much darkness, it's just like, how are we going to get enough light energy to pierce through that?
Oh.
Okay, we know where it is. But now how do we do it?
Yeah.
And then we basically had Deus Ex Y'shtola plan all that kind of stuff. And I want to say that's probably one of my biggest complaints with how Y'shtola is being used. Like, she feels less like a character and more like a wealth of knowledge that shows up at the opportune moments.
Yeah. Still, for a story perspective, so I was like, oh, I know I had to do it, but it means spending more time away from Orlan and those who can't come with me. Damn it!
Yeah.
She's already pretty frustrated, and Orlan definitely knows that because she was crying after what happened with the Golbez fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think she spent a whole, like, night crying herself to sleep just hugging Orlan. She's pretty fucking upset still. But she's got her head on straight, but it doesn't change the fact that she's really mad. Well, at least I'll get to check in on Reen. And hopefully Fail doesn't yell at me for not summoning her for a while. I'm sorry! Are you entertaining yourself, by the way, Asuri?
Always.
Little shit. This group is so... You know what I just thought of, you guys? Hasn't Leo been away this whole time? Did you even run into her, love?
Oh, Leo actually introduced me to her father.
Oh, really?
She's the one who gave me this, Orlan says before pulling out his jobstone.
Oh. Well, that makes a lot of sense. You probably didn't have time to tell her about anything that happened, did you?
I have not had a chance to write to her at all.
Oh, boy.
Some of that's my own damn fault. And I will say there are a few things I want to try and do if I get the chance to go back to Tyrol, which as soon as we get that done, I like to take a bit extra time there and head through the mountains to see a few more sights.
That actually sounds lovely. I would love to go to Tyrol, actually, now that you're mentioning it.
Well, if you go there in the next few months, you're going to be picking a hell of a time to go because, well, the leader's getting old, and people are wondering who could possibly fill his shoes. Which that's a big pair of boots, and not for the obvious reasons.
No, I get it. Maybe we can use that as an excuse for our honeymoon, love?
I think there's a few places we could go to. Yeah.
Oh, welcome back, Ars. Are you ready now?
Yes, I have my chips. It was nice tuning back into the conversation with you guys talk about it. It's also interesting seeing the place without that giants.
Yeah. I better get talking to Varshan so I can get everything settled. And hopefully this trip to go see Reen and everybody will be brief. And I'll be back before you know it, yeah? In reference to Orlon.
I think she'd appreciate it.
I'll let
Hopefully, Captain Lena has curbed her temper a little, so I'm not going to hold my breath.
I'll make sure to tell them you said hello, though.
I'm sure they'll be charmed.
No, not as charmed as me, love. Let me just go talk to Varshan. God. But now let us finally continue with Seeking the Light.
Anyways, there's been developments, and Y'shtola wants to talk to you.
Am I even remotely surprised? No. Oh, I thought this would be fun. My apologies for the delay. Right, this is ours. When ours is ready.
Oh, think nothing of it. God, I got distracted with something.
Oh, that's so good.
I pray thou art come with glad tidings.
With findings well worth many sleepless nights, I am pleased to report. You may leave it there, thank you.
Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own. Grave one. Oriandra has sent word from the Void Gate in Mare Lamentorum. The situation is precarious. They continue to rely on the brands to contain the forces which would otherwise flow freely into the source. Though these measures were sufficient to imprison a fragment of Zodiac for eons, against our enemies' determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The Loprits are sparing no efforts to sustain the brands, but 'tis only a matter of time ere they fall. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. And more lost.
That Saroma should so test the seal even when not at full strength. 'Tis every bit as terrible as we feared.
Aye. We must needs vanquish it. To which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud.
So, did you find it? A way to bring resplendent light to bear against our foe? As a matter of fact, I have. The theory was simple. We harness light from the first and channel it to the 13th. Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of energy, to say the least. And so I consulted Sid and his fellows, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices. Aether transmitters. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of ether. In other words, we can use them to create ethereal currents.
That such a thing should be possible. Anything's possible with that man.
We shall first direct Aether from Nabatharang, where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. We all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable. Wonders which suit our needs perfectly. I should mention that the structure in the Azem Steppe, which the Allagans built to redirect ether, was also a source of inspiration. Once we have infused the Crystal Tower with sufficient ether, we shall send it into the rift. And the ether transmitter shall guide the energy unto the 13th, like so. In this way, we shall have a lance of light with which to pierce the shield of darkness. Or so I hope. No tests we performed were close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. It would hardly be the first time we played it by ear, if you ask me. So this doesn't even surprise me. True enough, but that's not the point of pride for me personally.
Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, I take it.
A task we must entrust to you, Sai. Rest assured I will provide you with what support I can. I wish to go as well.
Huh?
Huh? This world that you brought back from the brink. I would see it with my own eyes.
How dost thou intend to make the journey? That's my question, too.
In a spirit vessel. That's how you and yours managed it, yes? Void Sense summoning also sees the soul separated from flesh. This separation I can do at will. The principles are similar enough. If you aren't averse to traveling with company, which I know you aren't, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel. Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitters and then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray, see to your own preparations, and then let us reconvene at the Megaduta. Good boy! Oh, that was only a lot to take in.
Before you go, I have something for you.
Oh, I already clicked on Varshan. What were you gonna do? Sorry.
It's fine. It was just a drink.
Oh, stop filling my inventory. Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero Soul is now safely within the spirit vessel. Varshan.
I shall have the alchemist attend her body until she returns.
The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and a set of garments for Zero. I've also included instructions on how to operate the crystal tower, courtesy of Brahatia.
While you're away, I'll join Oranje in their offers on the moon. They should need help should the brands fall. A fine idea. My part. I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds.
Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Reen. With her powers over light, she is bound to be helpful in our efforts. But ere you do that or aught else, seek out Big Luke. As the first foremost authority on soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero corporeal form. As I recall, the old Numo was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should be your first stop. That's all for me. Go forth, warrior of darkness, and make your triumphant return to the first. Shadowbringers mentioned every time. Excited noises. See, I didn't go far. So soon I have to go back to the first, but not that I'm complaining that I get to see everybody. That was a little chat before I warp away.
Here. Enjoy some Tavnerian chai. Drink it.
Thanks, grandfather. Did you actually give some to too?
Yes, I gave them to Suri. You want to know? I have 115 remaining.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm doing this for the bit. Please enjoy.
I
Smile.
know you are. See you all in a little bit, unless any of you try to follow me. I would suggest not.
Okay. That's fine. And he still help Future with his wounds.
That makes sense. What are you gonna be up to in the meantime then, love? Or not?
I have a few things I want to try and take care of on my side.
Alright.
Mainly making sure the moon stays clear. Because I imagine all that energy has to go somewhere.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just don't overexert yourself, please.
No guarantees, but it probably won't be of trouble for me.
So help me 12 above. What about you, Asuri?
Could really go help Orlin. I can follow you. It doesn't matter, whatever everyone else prefers.
Whatever you'll feel comfortable doing. I'm assuming my visit to the first should be relatively undisturbed, since I probably won't be going too far out of hand, and I can handle myself just fine, considering I won't be dealing with Light Warden nonsense this time around. Either way,
Well, then I guess I'll be helping Orlin.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Well, I know he does. See you guys in a bit. I have to be cute before I leave. Time is of the utmost haste. Stay safe, all of you. And I think the last time I was here was when I was dealing with Pandemonium and, well, a brief jaunt. Just to go to Elpis and go to Pandemonium.
Who does Big Luke for voice again? I'm curious. I forget.
Don't fucking remember. I think Big Luke has traded hands several times. But also, Big Luke is usually in a cutscene that is voiced. So it hasn't really been a point of order. What I do know is...
True.
Oh boy, oh, it's been a bit since I've done my Reen voice. I hope I still remember what the fuck I do with this voice. It's been a bit. You're gonna have to get me. Excuse me a moment if it's a little rusty. Oh, she's so cute.
Restoring
Oh,
the
right, she's
elements to
voicing
the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants. Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land. Such as...
Oh, she's acting so mature. Look at her. How about coffee plants? To make plenty of coffee biscuits down the line?
coffee. If I recall correctly, it thrives in warm climates with cooler nights to promote growth. Yes, that might be suitable. And with a good harvest, we could set some aside for coffee biscuits. Wait, it's you!
Irene.
It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing. I've been studying botany, you see. Hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty. But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
Well, I've actually come on another trip. The final days are far behind us, I assure you, but there is other business I need to attend to, and I could use your help, actually, Reen.
You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light? Please, let me help. Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
'Tis done. Zero is now with us in the flesh. The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower. This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it? There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well. I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Not unlike we Void sent then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
I forgot about this cutscene.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful. To think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
I will never tire of that song, let's be real here.
Good to see you, Bryce. And Helix, too.
Feels weird making the journey alone for once, though. No, what No, he's on patrol. Don't bother him right now. I wouldn't dare bother him. I'll talk to him later. Let's head for Nabatharang. Since Zero can't teleport to the Aetherite there, we should probably travel by Amuro. Ah, there you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Lena! I take it Big Look told you why she's here? More or less. Greetings and welcome. I am Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Zero, is there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Which is to say that some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Precisely. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness its destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me who they are and what misunderstanding they may have. I shall allay their concerns. Sai and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way. As for where to begin, I dare say Yulmore would be as good a place as any. Though ours is an amicable relationship now, we were at odds for long years. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation, in truth he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chai Nose was elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorans might suspect we have ulterior motives. Thus would be prudent to give them prior notice. You explain that you seek to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though I should hope that they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies. as it does in Garlemald. Where else should we visit? After Yulmur, I would suggest the Ratika Greatwood. There you will find the Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as find the V's, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ronka. The V's are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurances that your actions would not adversely affect their lives. People who worship darkness, fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Very well. We will treat the people of Yulmur and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper weeds. I'll let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. Right then, I should tend to my own tasks. Explain the situation to the people of the Cursterium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Navartharang. We are truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Come, let's head to Yulmur. Hopefully Chatnods will know how best to present our plan to everyone. I had a character for a moment. Fuck, I forgot how heavy that cutscene was gonna be for me.
All the ladies, every single one.
It's a ladies' night. You can voice them all, right?
This is why I... Listen, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I get to flex, okay? So... Oh, hang on, I just saw that. I just saw what Cosmo put in the text chat.
Don't worry, I just put it there.
Yeah, I'm reading it over. Hi, Cosmo. Sorry it took me a minute. I greatly appreciate the assistance. It's going to be a lot of work, but I had a feeling I knew why you were over here, but I'd appreciate all the help I can get. The sooner we get this resolved, the better. See you there. Thankfully you're here, Bryce, because I remember who voices China Eyes. Unless this fuck cutscene is voiced. Okay, good, it isn't.
Good gods, if it isn't sigh.
Yes.
To what do you owe the pleasure? Another well-living threat, surely not. Surely not?
There's a sensitive matter about which we thought it best to consult the city's esteemed mayor before proceeding forward, of course.
I doubt I'd ever describe myself as such, but anyway. I can say that you're up to something. The kind of something I might want nothing to do with, but regardless, I should probably know. What is it?
To make a long story short, we're planning something to help in, well, where I'm from, so maybe things will be a little less bleak. It's not as world-ending as before, though, thankfully. Hopefully. Probably not.
Gathering light with the Crystal Tower, you say? I would be lying if I said that doesn't bring back unpleasant memories. And I believe I speak for most Yomorians.
We can hardly blame you.
We have no reason to question your motives, of course. Neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. A world engulfed in darkness, its corruptive inhabitants attempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process. But the desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show such concern for our feelings, despite the gravity of your plight. Very well. You have my support.
As if there was any doubt? Right. Let's gather the people at once and an explanation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. I don't remember what the fuck my voice was for a minute there.
Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurances I offered. No. What we need is to... What we need to first... Wait. Oh, okay, got it. No, we need to first set the stage. Spread the word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight. That she is on a mission to save her world, as she once did ours. Once the tale becomes common knowledge, I shall call an assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace far more amenable to the idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament? To be more effective to hear the details from the hero herself, most likely to inspire solidarity in your cause.
I don't think this guy has ever come up in a cutscene.
If he's had a speaking role, was it me or someone else?
I think if it was probably you because Rogan and jokes.
Well, fuck it.
Rogan and
So we
jokes.
appeal to... Oh,
Go for it, Helix.
okay. So we appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness to present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master Chai.
If it's best that you do the talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me. I'm content to observe.
Once you've finished your rounds, I ask you report to me. I should like to know how the people react.
Lead the way, Sai. We'll be right behind you. I'm not surprised Julia Chai doesn't want to play dress up with me again.
Don't say that too loud.
Shh, that's why
She'll hear you.
That's why I whispered it.
Let's just go ahead and get to work.
Yeah,
Get to the ideas.
please and thank you.
You get started over there. I'll head to the lower levels.
Thank you. And who sent you? Or did you follow me on your own volition?
I had a job to do. You know I come around here every now and then to actually do work.
I know you do. I just thought it was a little convenient that I happened to come over to the Crystarium and you happen to be over there at the same time.
To be fair, I missed your most recent adventure fighting in the 13th. I was busy.
I understand. A lot of you guys have been busy, honestly. And I'm guilty as charged of being busy, amongst other things.
Yeah, last I checked, you're planning an event pretty soon.
Oh, getting everything ready for the ceremony has been a lot, but I'm managing it, among other things.
Looking forward to it.
I know you are. Shy does not like being in here. It's immediate. She's uncomfortable.
Reen, close your eyes.
Look at the bright side, Kazuo's not there with you.
God, Orlon wasn't here when this scene happened. And Thank God no one told Orlan about what happened. She would die of embarrassment. Just thinking about that and just the thought of Orlan seeing her doing such a thing. She's like, mm-mm. I don't want to think. I would slow it down. Hang on, excuse me.
Who does know that Sai did that?
Kazuo. And Leo.
Haven't said a word.
Yeah, good. Oh, hang on, I went the wrong way. How do I... Fuck, I'm so bad at maneuvering this place. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna warp. Actually, there is a place right there, actually. I'll probably get this one. Actually, no, I should do... Yeah, it's mainstay, that's where I need to go. On topic of that cutscene, yeah, no. Kazuo and Leah. Well, Kazuo took an oath to, like, I'm not gonna mention this to him. I promise to not. I can't say.
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little more unsure about Leo.
Saving it for the perfect blackmail opportunity.
Fuck, you're right. She totally is. They made me do it, they made me do it, they made me do it.
Can we get a photo of it?
To God, neither of them got a photo of it.
It didn't happen. Didn't it?
Like, Sai's confident in herself, don't get me wrong. However, there are some things that are better left unsaid, and secrets she will take between all 9 of her tails. To put it lightly. That was easier than I thought. That's you, Kazuo?
Apologies, I was taking care of some on my end.
No worries.
So the people are of one mind in their desire to help. Good, good.
Why, just earlier I overheard a conversation of how you and the Warrior of Darkness is seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly.
Helix.
Oh, and the plan is unfolded precisely as you envisioned.
All that remains, then, is to assemble the citizens and explain Sai's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm mayor of the city. I'll do my best to win them over.
Anybody can do this, it's a citizen.
Wait, aren't you? Yes, you're her! The young lady who saved me from Valkyrie! I did not mean to fall under his control, but you cured me. I wouldn't be alive if it were not for you.
Oh, I remember you. Too, I'm glad to see you're doing well.
I learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me. Saved us all! I don't know if I ever get a chance to express my gratitude. I'm sure it's nothing for someone with your power, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And who's playing that really cool piano?
What is this meal? God, I hate having to explain that.
That's,
Food made from the light-tainted flesh of sin eaters, you say? I see. The more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right.
indeed.
And because of that, they became susceptible to Vothri's commands, as he could make the Sin Eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress the light's influence and free everyone from his control, and there seems to be no lingering effects. You see that as if it were some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure, and never know peace. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it. Died for it, even. There were times I wished I didn't have it, when I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. But I had friends to encourage and guide me, to help me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to change my fate. And so you did just that. The people of this world are resilient indeed.
Indeed so.
I'm glad to see at least Yulmore's on board. To think they were so against things for a while, huh?
Oh, you're telling.
Ugh! Yes. Looks like we're going back to Ratika. Oh boy, How much you want about Runar's gonna jump me about Stola?
Uh, 50 gil.
I'm willing to take those chances. Alright, y'all, get the meme out of your system. Oh, what were we gonna say?
I'd bet more. But I'm not exactly a betting man, and I know that they're going to ask about her.
Mm. Wait, wasn't it you who was voicing Runar Bryce? Wait, who was voicing him?
Good question.
Was I? Nah,
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I think it was me.
Wait, oh yeah, it was you!
Fuck.
Not quite dad energy,
How do you
but
sound?
same vibe.
Soon to be dead.
I don't remember how he sounded.
Just do your best.
I can do it if you want me to.
I mean,
Yeah, well, let's see what Aura does. I'm
yeah,
curious
no, go
now.
right ahead. You haven't had a chance to voice yet today, love.
I can wait.
I mean, Helix is offering to let you.
Please do. I'm suffering from like a headache.
All right. Order in the court. Sai, your sight for sore eyes, my friend. Will you be staying long in Slitherborough? Though having said that, I suspect this isn't a social call.
We need to speak with you as leader of the Knights Blessed. It's important. As much as I wish this was just a normal visit to say hello.
Ah, so it is more of a formal visit. That's fine. Why don't we get right to it then?
Oh boy. To make a long story short about what's going on.
What? Your world, Master Matoya's world, is in grave danger?
Master Matoya? Yustola. She took another name in accordance with custom where she lived among the Knights Blessed. They believe light taints everything that it touches, even their true names. Out of respect, Don't speak hers here.
You are Zero, yes? The one come from a world consumed by darkness. I struggle to conceive of such a place.
A pitch-black pall shrouds the sky, which neither the light of the sun nor the stars can pierce. It's the opposite of what you once knew here in Noverand. That being the case, I'm sure you can relate to our situation.
All too well. You have my deepest sympathies. And in order to beat back the darkness in your world, you would harness the light from ours. Tis a simple yet brilliant idea. Only Master Matoya could have conceived of such. That Norvrant is still on her thoughts. That we are still...
So, you're not opposed to our plan?
We Knights Blessed may have placed our faith in the dark, but we have never sought to force our beliefs upon others. And your deliverance lies in light. Then by all means, avail yourselves of it.
I'm surprised. From what I was told of your people, I was certain you would disapprove of our methods.
Do not mistake our reverence for darkness as a desire for it to be ascendant. Rather, in darkness there is peace that we seek to make our own through prayer and self-reflection. While light may have wrought suffering in our world, anything in excess can be harmful, even darkness, as you and yours know all too well. It is the wielder who is righteous or evil, not the weapon. If you would wield light for a noble cause, then who are we to deny you?